Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this video we are looking at the BigBoysToys Ken, which is another one of these chibi-esque statue figure things. It's kind of a weird category, so I'm not quite sure where to put it, but these things are really cool. They light up, they make sound, they have these cool display stands, and they're really well made. Now this one was crushed on its way to me. The entire box was crushed, so you can see here the backboard here is not in good shape. Hopefully they're going to be able to send me a new one. But these are plastic, so once that happens, they're not recoverable. So be careful with those. This part down here is just a cardboard that you set down, so that's, I guess it's equally risky, but being plastic, you cannot bend that back no matter what. So it's cool that it's plastic, it's just, for me, it doesn't work out. Anyway, so we already saw the Ryu one a little while ago, so now we're looking at Ken. The figure itself stands, including the fist, about, I don't know, 8.5 inches, which makes it about 21 centimeters, so decent size. The overall base from side to side is about 9 inches, so it's not a small piece, even though it's the smaller style figure. So it's kind of cool, and it does come with this little barrel, which is pretty well made, so that can just sit on there. Probably more accurately would be over here, because that's how the stage is. But it's cool that they give you the more authentic stages. I hope that at some point they're able to give you backgrounds that actually line up with each other rather than unique ones for each character. I think that would be a good thing. So before I get into the lights and sound, I just want to show you. Obviously, he pegs onto the stand like that. Let's look at the figure itself, because that's the most important part. They did a really good job with these. Aside from just being really heavy and well made, the paint jobs are super clean. If you look at the face, it's very, very nicely done. Lots of nice detail in there. Even inside the mouth, the paint job's really clean. There's shading throughout all of the skin and the clothes. Everything looks really, really good. So if you're into this type of thing, there's nice shading throughout the hair. These are definitely things you want to pick up. If you're into the chibi style stuff, they're definitely for you. See, I'm not really into it, but I still really like these things. They're super cool. And then as far as the fire effect goes, they really nailed it. It looks really, really cool. It's super smooth, clear, or translucent plastic with the nice shading. Some lighter yellows and oranges up here. A little bit of light in the middle. Then it gets really dark down here at the bottom. Very, very cool, and it supports Ken completely. He doesn't have any stands or anything. I like the way they hid that in there. He's kind of connected back here, but you don't really notice it, so that's cool. And then obviously he's connected up at the fist also. Very, very cool looking, very nicely done. If you're a Ken fan, this is something you want to have. So now let's put him back on the base and they do require batteries, by the way, which are not included, so that's a bit of a bummer, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So peg him on the base, and then you have this button over here that makes him make noise, and he lights up. Shoryuken! So it's very cool. The sound effect is very similar to that from the actual game, and then it has a sequential lighting system in here to make the fire light up in order, and then it kind of just flickers away after it's done lighting up. So I'll do that again so you can see, so you can pay a little extra attention. I do wish the lighting was a little more uniform rather than having spots of light, but it still looks really good, so not a big deal at all. Very cool piece. If you're a Street Fighter fan, you want to get these. They do have a high price point, but I think the quality warrants it, and if you're into this kind of thing, especially after talking to some people after I reviewed the Ryu, it's not a bad price point at all. So that's straight from consumers' mouths. Since I'm not into this kind of thing, they know more than I do about the pricing. So I recommend it. It's a really cool piece. I'll be reviewing Chun-Li very soon also, so keep an eye out for that. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.